And here we kick right back off at the start of episode 3 of Let's Play Quake, where we'll be going to the Netherworld. You see the entrance to episode 2 there had been walled off, so you're kind of forced to keep progressing until the episodes are finished and you get to the final boss area. So we'll jump right in, and much like the previous episode, the first level feels slightly out of touch compared to the later levels. The first mission here in particular, Termination Central, has a very military theme. Quite fitting, really, given the abundance of these soldier type enemies you'll see. There's none of the more, shall we say, exotic Quake enemy types, such as the Scrags or the Ogres. Well, there's a couple of Ogres in there at the end, I should say. But certainly no Shamblers or Fiends in sight here. Later on, the levels in this episode go back to the more darker, kind of gothic feeling, with the abundance of things like Ogres and Death Knights and so on. They're not much to worry about, though. This section here is a great chance to just use the explosive pack to do all the work for you, essentially. Although in running up to try and take a chunk out of it, I accidentally got shelled quite a lot by the soldiers grouped around there. But no chance to worry there. We'll get into this first secret area and pick up the massive armor boost, which will hopefully last for the majority of the level. Also, thankfully, a couple of health boosters here. And also a corridor that's kind of darkened and slightly hidden. No real purpose for it other than to kill this soldier that you could easily miss, and also pick up some shotgun shells, which there are always a clear abundance of. This armor useless to us at the moment. We'll probably, I think, do I come back at some point in this level when I've been worn down a bit by the constant onslaught? I'm not too sure. Again, another chance to use these high explosive barrels. Well, not really barrels. They're more, what you call them, toxic square sludges or something. Either way, they do a good job of shredding anything they're standing nearby, including you, the player. So you have to be kind of careful that you yourself don't shoot them, but also you don't stand near them when the enemy starts shooting them. Using this quad damage to sort of mop up a few enemies before it runs out, although it is largely pointless because the next secret here is yet another quad damage. Quake has a handy habit, like I've said before, of dishing out secret areas with items that you'll find massively helpful. I mean, down here I'm sure I find a health booster, which props me right up. That, along with the armor, means, I mean, I don't want to say I'm nigh on unkillable, but I've got a lot of durability, let's put it that way. Heading back the way here, I think I take a wrong turn, maybe dive down a corridor I wasn't meant to, but we'll get there in the end. Diving through it up past this armor, which I'm still nowhere near weakened enough to even think about picking up. Might as well grab those rockets while I'm here. I think, yep, there's a secret here. Kinda hidden, not very well, but again, the armor's no use to me from picking up that red armor first. They really should have put the red armor as sort of like the last secret you could find, rather than the first one you can run into. Anyway, surfacing up into this other hidden area here, there'll be some ammo to grab, some nail guns and rockets, which always come in handy, and a handy slipgate to yet another armor pack, which at this stage is almost completely useless for us. Yet another health booster here. I'll see our health boosted up to just under 250, which is, well, certainly the highest it's been at any point in this Let's Play so far, so we'll take that as something of a statistic. Right back to the start of the level, I thought I'd heard a grenade, not a grenade, a grunt up there, but probably just my imagination. So I'm just trying to sweep through and kill any enemies that I'd left the first, 2-3 times that I've been through this area. Passing by that impotent yellow armor yet again. And down past the explosives area. This will be the chance to jump into this little alcove here, which can be done with a well-timed jump. If not, you can just jump on that lift there to pick up yet another quad damage, which will make the final corridor of death, if you will, running towards the exit for the next 15 seconds or so, just that much more of a cakewalk. Enemies give into flying chunks of mincemeat as soon as you come anywhere near them with quad damage and double shotgun. So, as you can see, I'm just storming through here, not even a worry about the enemies, which are cannon fodder beneath my wings. So, with these last few enemies killed that jump out beneath the slipgate, that'll be the end of the first level.